how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I've got an exciting collection for you. I'm going to be reviewing the new Essie Gel Couture Fall 2022 collection. This is a collection of 6 cream polishes that's currently available at Beyond Polish. I did receive these compliments of Beyond Polish. You guys know I love Beyond Polish. I do have an affiliate code with Beyond Polish if you guys would like to use it. That affiliate code is BIV10, so BIV10 for 10% off. All right, you guys, without further ado, let's get to some swatches and comparisons. Okay, you guys, getting right into these beauties. First up here we have Layer It On Me. This is a gorgeous 2-3 coater. I did 2 on some nails and then 3 on other nails. It has a nice, easy formula, so if you do need 3 coats, it's so easy to work with. It's kind of like a jelly formula that builds up very nicely. And then here, once again, I did the different lighting. So you saw it under studio lighting with the live swatch. And then this is outdoor lighting and then indoors under just normal lighting. So I feel like this is what the polish is going to look like most of the time. You can see my refrigerator in the background there. Okay, and then getting into comparison. So you guys know the asterisk next to any of the comparison polishes means that that polish is available at Beyond Polish. So getting right into these, here we have OPI Susie Calls the Paparazzi, Essie Suits You Swell, and OPI I'm an Extra. And I will let you know, I went through quite a few pinks and it was hard to find an exact dupe. Okay, next up we have Zoya Kit, Zoya Vivi, and then Essie Gel Couture Haute to Trot. And then next up here we have Essie Into the Abyss, Essie Fun in the Gondola, and Essie It Takes a West Village. Next up is Essie Pin Me Pink, Essie Express You Making Moves, and I would say this is the closest to Essie Layer It On Me. I would almost call them dupes, but I feel like that Gel Couture formula is just fabulous, and people say it lasts a lot longer on their nails. I obviously don't do testing on longevity of polishes, but I do hear they do last longer for most people. And then Essie Extra Credit, so you can see how all of those compare. And then last but not least, I pulled out some oldies but goodies. Essie Cascade Cool, and then Essie Backseat Besties, and you can see those are brighter and lighter. All right, next up is Mix and Maxi, and this is a freaking stunning blue tone purple that is basically a 1 coater. I could see some people doing 2 coats on this one, but you know me and applying the polish pretty thick. I got this one opaque in 1 coat and I was happy with the way it looked. And then here we have it in different lighting. So you can see the indoor lighting with the fridge there on the right, and then outdoor lighting so you can see how it looks in different lighting. And then here we have comparisons. So we have Essie Expressi IRL, which is a brighter purple. Essie Expressi No Time to Pause is pretty gosh darn close. I would say if you have that one, you probably don't need Mix and Maxi, but again, that Gel Couture formula is bomb diggity. Okay, and then Essie Gel Couture Museum Muse, so that you can see how those compare. Next up, we have OPI Nature Strong, A Great Fig World. I love that polish, and it is pretty close, but it has a little less blue in it. Then Morgan Taylor Powers of Persuasion and Orly Crash the Party are not close at all, but aren't those colors fun? We had some fun summer polishes come out this year. Okay, next up is OPI All Is Berry and Bright. OPI Mariachi Makes My Day, which is pretty similar, but maybe a little bit more blue toned. And then OPI Violet Visionary, kind of along with like OPI Newberry and all of those. It's quite a bit more purple. And then next up here we have Essie No More Film, Essie Hazy Days, and Essie Berlin the Club. And Berlin the Club looks a lot more similar here than it is in real life. It's a little less blue. And then moving right along, this polish paints itself. This is Change of Seam, and it's a gorgeous orange. So if you're looking for the perfect kind of muted but kind of not orange for fall, this is it. Get this one. I love this one. A gorgeous 2-coater and a must-have. And then here you can see it. Okay, so on the left is the worst lighting ever. It's looking at the floor and it's just in dark lighting, a little bit of overhead lighting, and look how pretty it still looks. And then you can see how it looks outside, and I just love this polish. Getting right into comparisons, here we have Essie Movin' and Groovin', Essie to DIY for, and Essie at the helm. So you can see how those compare. To DIY for is a tad bit brighter. It looks more similar in this video than it actually is. It's just a tad bit brighter. Next up, we have Essie Risk Takers Only, and you guys have to pick up that polish from the fall collection. It's so pretty. It's more red than Change of Seam. And then Essie Gel Couture Sunset Soiree is more pink. Another polish that's an absolutely gorgeous polish. And then Essie Gel Couture Tuft Act to Follow is a little bit more red. Moving right along, we have Essie Expressie in a flash sale. And I would almost say that one is a dupe. But again, it's not the longer lasting Gel Couture formula. So choose which one you're most interested in there. And then here we have, so on my pinky is Style Evolution from this collection. And then I compared Essie Gel Couture Fab Floral. So you can see how all of those kind of compare to each other. And then next up we have Essie Yes I Canyon, which was a little bit more red. And then you can see once again, Essie Gel Couture Fab Florals and Style Evolution. Speaking of Style Evolution, another fave from this collection. This is a gorgeous burnt orangey brownie color with shimmer, and it's absolutely fabulous. The shimmer is not super noticeable on the nail in a lot of lighting, but in some lighting you can really see that shimmer come out, and I love polishes like this. And then here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. I've got a little video outside there for you, and then just a still photo so you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. Okay, now for comparisons to this polish, here we have Orly Canyon Clay, Essie Playing Coy, and OPI My Italian is a little rusty. And these look a lot more similar on video than they actually are, just FYI. There are no dupes. And then Zoya Ryder, Essie Bedrock and Roll, and Zoya Collins. So you can see how those compare. I was going to compare Rocky Rose, but it's quite a bit lighter and a lot more terracotta. Okay. Green. You guys know how I used to feel about greens, but this is my new fave green of all time. This green is to die for. It's a gorgeous, like, blue toned dark green that applies like butter. I mean, what more can we ask for? Loving these greens. Once again, the picture on the right is looking down at the floor in the worst lighting ever, and it's still gorgeous. And then you can see what it looks like outside. You guys, this is a must-have green. And then here we have comparisons. So I compared it to Essie Force of Nature, which is more yellow tone, as is Essie Expressie in the Fast Lane, and Zoya Mel. They're all stunning polishes, and they're green. And then here we have OPI My Studios on Spring, Essie Off Tropic, which I know a lot of you are going to wonder how that compares to Autumn Allure, and I would say Essie Off Tropic is half a shade lighter and brighter. And then here we have Essie So Psyched, and that has more yellow in it. Okay, next up is the most interesting polish of this collection. I love this one. I couldn't figure out, at first I thought it was a brown with shimmer. And I loved that idea because I love browns with shimmer. And then, okay, back up. It's a two-coater, gorgeous formula, gorgeous color. Okay, now, here we get to the different lighting. So you can see how it looks actually under studio lighting and the crappy indoor lighting in front of my refrigerator. And, okay, comparison. So I couldn't figure out if this polish was mauve, if it was purple, if it was red toned like Angora Cardi, but Angora Cardi was ray red. I just couldn't figure it out. So you'll see me messing with all sorts of colors here. So we have it compared to Essie Merino Cool, Essie Mink Muffs, and Essie Expressie Midday Mocha. So you can see how those compare. Next up, we have Essie Generation Zen, Essie Espresso Double Shot, and then Essie Expressi Midday Mocha once again. And then moving right along, we have, so I pulled out OPI Clay Dreaming. And then OPI You Don't Know Jack Is. Just kidding. Jock. And then OPI Chronological Order. And you can see those are quite a bit different. Next up, we have Essie Mochaccino, Essie Crochet Away, and Essie Gel Couture Last Nighty. And this is where I was like, this color isn't brown. So I pulled out Essie Clothing Optional, Essie Sound Check You Out, and Essie Truth or Bear, and no dupes there. Then I pulled out Essie Ladylike, OPI Nature Strong Right as Rain, and OPI Topeless Beach, no dupes there. And last but not least, here we have Essie On the Mauve from their TLC line, Essie Island Hopping, and Essie Satin Slip, and no dupes there. You guys let me know if you find a dupe for this polish. I'm really interested to know if there is one. I'm sure there is, but I could not find one in my collection. Alright guys, so what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know which polishes are your absolute faves and which ones you're going to pick up, or if you're not even interested in this collection, let me know that as well down below. Alright, hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing week. Love you all. Bye!